Oh, hey, Wonder World. How the fuck are you guys today? Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Welcome to the 100 Wonderful Ways to Get More and Better Clients. We go live every single Tuesday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time to help you to get more and better clients because I know that you joined a group called Unicorn Client Attraction Secrets, bitch, because you want more fucking clients, right? That's what you're fucking here for. So we're all here for that client attraction game. So just say hey when you're popping on because we're going to get started today really talking about your offer. Because we all want this one magical thing to happen when we create an offer. We want everybody and their mom to fucking buy it right motherfucking now, right? We want people to buy, we want those things to fly off the shelves, we want it to sell in our fucking sleep. And then all really comes down to the offer that you're creating. When you create an offer that is so magically fucking aligned that people just buy it, marketing and sales gets really fucking easy. Okay. A lot of you guys have this big fucking story running in your head that you're bad at sales. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Okay. Be honest. If you tell yourself, it's like, I'm bad at sales. I have so many people coming onto calls and telling me this, right? They come onto these 15-minute calls that I do where I help you to position your offer and they tell me that say, but Nicole, I'm bad at sales. And I'm like, okay, but like your offer sucks, right? So it doesn't even matter if you're good at sales if you have a bad offer. Does that make sense? Right? It's like you don't really need to be that good at sales if you have a great offer. If you have a shitty offer, well, I mean, then you're going to have to get really, really, really good at sales, right? And so we want to be able to get our heads around the fact that having a really great offer is what's going to help all of our marketing be really fucking easy and all of the sales process be really fucking flowy, right? Is when we have a really, really great offer. Now, I want to be perfectly clear, okay? Is that, a lot of you are like, but my delivery is so good, right? Just because you have a really good delivery doesn't mean that you have a really good offer. Okay. Like those are two different things. An offer is different than what you're actually delivering. And I know that this is something that's so hard to fucking get our heads around, but let me tell you a little fucking story. Once upon a motherfucking time, okay? Once upon a time, I was in a different coaching program before any of this coaching stuff existed. Okay. I didn't know about coaching at all. I thought there were two coaches in the world, my coach who was teaching me Facebook ads and Tony Robbins. Okay. I knew nothing, Jon Snow, about any of this shit. I didn't know about, fucking big name coaches. I knew nothing. I didn't know this industry existed. Okay. Because I was a fucking bartender. And so I got fired from two of my bartending jobs in the same month and freaked the fuck out and was like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life? So, like any good fucking human does, I went to Europe. I went to Europe and I spent a month, doing the fucking live, eat, pray thing, right? I got engaged, right? It was fantastic. I had all of this amazing fucking time. And then I came home and I was like, shit, I'm out of money. What the fuck am I gonna do now? And I fell into a Facebook ad funnel. Long before I knew what the fuck a Facebook ad funnel was, it was this beautiful blue lagoon picture, right? That like just like was dripping with fucking serenity. And they was like, "Do you want to make money from anywhere in the world?" And I was like, "Yes." I just got back from Greece and I was like, "Yes, I do want to make money from anywhere in the world." Click, 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 click. And I got onto a call before I even knew that it was a sales call, right? I was just talking to some guy named Todd. Okay. And so Todd sold me into this program that taught you how to run Facebook ads for small businesses. Okay, I'm not techie, bitch. Like, I'm not good at this shit, right? So I get into this program and like I paid for it. I didn't really have the money for it, but I borrowed money from my new fiance, right? I borrowed money from him and I got into this fucking program and was like, oh my God, like I'm so bad at this. And I was absolutely fucking terrible. I couldn't fucking figure out where the pixel went. The tech of it was so fucking overwhelming. There were 90, not 19, 90 training videos to learn how to do Facebook ads. And I was like, fuck me, this shit is so fucking hard, right? And then like I started getting clients because I didn't know what else to do and I got these clients I couldn't deliver to them. And so all these old men in the program were really, really fucking helping me. They were like basically carrying my bitch ass over the fucking finish line. But I kept getting client after client after client. And the coach in that program kind of like started to look at me, right? And he was like, because I kept asking questions in the group like every day. It's so annoying. Like every day I was like, I have a new problem. Someone help me. But that's what coaching programs are for, is for getting help, right? And so all these old men were helping me, but I kept getting clients and the coach pulled me aside and he was like, hey, like I noticed that you're like really fucking bad at this ad shit. And I was like, yeah, I am really fucking bad at this. He's like, but you keep getting clients. And I was like, yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to get better if I don't fucking help clients? And he's like, well, but everybody else in this program is really good at ads, but none of them know how to get clients. And I was like, well, why not? He's like, well, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what you're doing that makes it so easy to get clients. Like, they all struggle with this, and I don't know how to help them. Can you teach what you're doing to them? And I was like, I mean, sure, like they've saved my life over and over again, right? I got 10 high ticket clients in my fucking first 6 weeks. I had 20K reoccurring revenue and was crying every fucking day because I couldn't deliver when I was kept fucking up all the ads. Right? I mean, I had the money, but I was in tears, right? And so he was like, well, teach it to this guy, Ray. And Ray was a guy that really helped me. He was very nice old man, reminded me of like my bar regulars, and like I love my old man bar regulars so much. I'm such a sucker for an old dude. Okay. So I have problems, right? The daddy issues. But I got on a call with Ray, and I went and I looked at his personal page, and I like went through it, and I was like, okay, well, this is not set up correctly, right? And so like I showed him, I was like, change this, change this, change this, right? And so we reconfigured his personal page. And then I started talking to him, and I was like, okay, Ray, like tell me a little bit about your business, tell me about your life, tell me about the things, right? And so I put together the content for him, and I was like, okay, so this is what you need to post that's going to help people to reach out to you. And he was very skeptical, you guys. Like, who here is fucking skeptical of social media? This man was like way down that fucking path, right? Like he had like 100 friends, okay? Like he was like, fuck social media. I'm like, how you can't sit here and say fuck social media while selling Facebook ads, motherfucker, right? There's a mindset problem here. Okay. So we did the work together, right? And after 1 week, okay, so 5 algorithm hacking pieces of content that you guys now know as content that crushes, right? I gave him these 5 pieces, and I put it together, and I had him, he did it. He actually did what I told him to do, right? And he went through each of the steps. And that week, within 7 days, he had 3 people reach out to him in the DMs asking him to work together and saying, hey, I need Facebook ads for my business. Can you help me with this? 3 people in 1 week. And his mind was fucking blown. Okay, he was absolutely blown. He went through and he closed those people. He made like fucking $8,000 like right away. He was like really, really fucking excited. He sent me like the nicest message, right? He sent me the nicest message. He actually sent me some chocolate in the mail, right? But he sent me this message, and he was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." And like, I just can't believe like how much this has changed my life. And like, I just really felt that feeling of like, helping an old man. I felt so good. And we became friends. And so I kept continuing to help him, and he kept continuing to get clients. And then, his daughter got real sick. His daughter is 14, and which is about the same age as my son at the time. And so his daughter got really sick, and she had to have like an emergency surgery. And he called me, and he was crying, and he was like, Nicole, like, you don't understand. It's like, if I wouldn't have made all this money, because he made like 20 or 30 grand, right? So like, if I wouldn't have made all this money, I wouldn't have been able to pay for the surgery. I don't even know what I would have done. Like, you literally like saved my daughter's life. Like, thank you so much. And like, it was so like, I mean, get goosebumps thinking about it. It's like, it was so impactful for me in those moments to realize like what the money does, right? Not just that the money exists, not like get clients, right? But it's like, that he was able to take care of his daughter because now he had all this recurring revenue. And so, he didn't have to go get a job. He could like take care of her after her surgery and all of this stuff. Like, that was so impactful, right? And this was before I was coaching, guys. This is when I was still running the Facebook stuff, right? When I was Facebook ads and like doing the Facebook ad things. And so I didn't realize how special that was until Ray. And Ray really showed that to me. And then the coach inside of that program grabbed me, and he was like, that felt good, right? Because he was like watching it all happen, and he was like, I mean, maybe you shouldn't be doing this Facebook ad thing because you suck at it. Maybe you should just teach people how to use social media the way that you use social media. And you guys, I didn't know about the shit. I didn't know about female coaches. I knew nothing. And he was like, well, let me show you, because he did know. Actually, my coach was coached by Alex Hormozy. Okay. So like I'm Alex Hormozy's grandbaby client, right? Okay. So I mean, now I'm his real client, but I've bought from him now. But like, at the beginning, I didn't know that. And that was when, Hormozy was still doing gym launch. This was before he moved into marketing stuff, right? And so like I was being coached by him, like vicariously. And so that flow pattern was created. And, my coach in that program just said, hey, like, let me show you how to do all this shit. And so I paid him some money, and he showed me what to do. And like, kind of just like go, like I was by myself, right? I was like go, and so like I did it, and I opened this Facebook group, and I made this same offer, because I did get 10 high ticket clients in my first 6 weeks when I first started over there, and I did help Ray to be able to close $8,000 in like one fucking week of using my methodology and having 3 people reach out to him fucking immediately. Like I did have the results, so it was really easy for me to make an offer. Do you see how that works? When we're selling a result we actually tangibly have, and we can tell a very specific, tangible story about it, people just buy. Okay, like I didn't have to work to sell that. You guys, I put 20 people into my beta when this group was a month old. Okay, it was a month old. I put 500 people into the group in a month, and I sold 20 people into a beta for $297 to learn how to do the same thing that I taught Ray. Okay, like I didn't have to try. Like I didn't have to be good at sales. I didn't get on any sales calls. I didn't get on any calls at all. I closed people in the DMs. I closed people in the comments, right? Why? Because my offer was so fucking good. Do you understand? Right? So I want you to like really look at yourself, and I want you to be really fucking honest. Okay. Like I know it's hard to be honest. I know like we have this thing where like our offers are a baby and we get really, really fucking attached to it. But like when it comes to like your offer and like knowing that it works, knowing that it's something that really, really fucking helps people, scale of 1 to 10, like how good is it? Right? Like, can you really look at yourself and can you say scale of 1 to 10, how good is this offer? Okay, like now let me tell you what makes a good offer as you're coming through this. Okay, number one, it's that you have the result that you're selling. And guys, I know I shouldn't have to say this, but I do. There are a lot of client attraction coaches out there with no clients. Okay, like I see this all the time. And you want to know why? Because they come into my program. Okay, they come and they knock on the door and they're like, hey, like I want to come into your program. Like I want to learn client attraction. And I'm like, but you don't have any clients. Like you can't sell client attraction if you don't have clients. Like you get that, right? Like one of my other coaches this morning, actually, funny enough, right? Because life is the way that it is. Okay, posted this post and he was like, all you people out there that are selling marketing offers who don't have clients, just stop. Like it's so much easier to make money online selling anything other than marketing. And he's absolutely fucking right. This is hard to sell. You want to know why it's hard to sell? Because you have to have results in multiple other industries before you fucking come here and sell fucking client attraction. You have to be able to do this in multiple other places. Okay, I did this in bartender land, right? I taught fucking thousands of bartenders. I've trained thousands of bartenders how to use social media to fill up their fucking shifts, right? Taking bartenders from making $30 a shift to making $300 a shift. I did this for actual bars, right? For the actual bar and restaurant itself. I did their social media, taking them from 15K a week to 150K a week. Okay. And that was before I even touched the online shit. Like that was before I knew any of this. And then I put 10 high ticket clients in fucking 6 weeks into my fucking Facebook ad agency overnight. And then I helped Ray to do it. Right? Like I had multiple fucking pieces of result in this industry. And that is why I can sell client attraction because I'm fucking qualified, right? So if you're selling marketing and you are not good at marketing, you should stop doing that, right? There's something else that you're good at. Okay, so it's really looking at these 3 really important pillars that make this into something that actually makes sense, right? Okay, you have the wealth category, okay? That's making money. So here's the thing, if you don't have money, you can't sell money making offers. You get that, right? Like you cannot sell like money mindset if you don't have a bank account full of money. Okay, like now there's always going to be people who are more successful than you, right? But like if you haven't made money, you can't sell a money making offer. That's unethical and it's hard. It's really hard to sell something when you don't have a tangible proof story that says, hey, you should listen to me. Who the fuck am I and why the fuck should I listen? Should we listen to you? Like you have to demonstrate that you have the result. If you don't have money, if you're not making money consistently, don't sell a money making offer. Okay. That's hard because then you have to be really, really, really like impeccably good at sales and you have to be really, really good at lying. Okay. Like that's not fun to do. We don't want to do that. Then we have like the health category. Okay. And in the health category, we're really talking about things like, maybe you're healing migraines. Okay. Maybe you're helping people with chronic pain. Okay. Maybe you're helping people with weight loss. These are all health category things. Okay. But can you sell weight loss if you haven't lost any weight? Okay. If you are 60 pounds overweight, Okay. And you're selling weight loss. Do you see how this is a problem? Like, we can't do that, right? Because everybody's like, well, why don't you do your own program? Like, obviously, you're not doing it. Like, that's fair. We shouldn't buy weight loss from someone who's 60 pounds overweight. We shouldn't buy chronic pain management healing from someone who's in chronic pain. If you don't have the results, we shouldn't buy from you. Okay, because that's a bad offer. Because there is somebody out there that's making money that you should buy from them instead. There is somebody out there that has lost weight. You should buy from them instead. It's a bad offer if you don't have the results tangibly in your hand. It's a bad offer. Then we also have the relationship category. Okay. And this is like, this can be like a love relationship, of course. And maybe it's finding love. Okay. Maybe it's keeping love. Maybe it's having a really great relationship with your mom or a really great relationship with your daughter. Okay. But if you don't have a really great relationship with your mom, you shouldn't be selling that fucking offer, right? If you don't have children, you shouldn't be selling an offer about having a really good relationship with your kids. You don't have any fucking kids. Okay. That doesn't make any sense. And this is what I see so frequently. I have all these offer positioning calls. Okay. Like when you come into Conflict Crushes, you get onto a 15-minute call with me. Okay. And on that 15-minute call, we have a conversation about your offer to make sure that the idea that you came up with your offer is fucking solid, right? So that when you go and apply content that crushes, it actually works, which is exactly what I did with Ray. Remember, I told you is that Ray and I got in a call and I asked him all about his shit. And I was like, tell me about your life, tell me about your business, tell me about what you got. And then we'll put this into content that crushes and you'll get clients. And then he did, right? He got 3 people reaching out and closed 2 of them into 4K offers that fucking week. Okay, like it does work. And that's exactly what we do in Content Crushes. When you get into Content Crushes, you pay that $7 fucking, right? $7. You get in and you get access to a 15-minute call with me. And I'm going to make sure that the idea that you have for your offer actually fucking makes sense and is set up for success because you do have the results in one of these 3 tangible, monetizable pillars, health, wealth, or relationship. We're going to have that conversation because then when you go and apply Content That Crushes, it works. You have people fucking reach out to you, you close those clients, you make money, Bob's your uncle, and that's it, right? It's so fucking easy. But it's really fucking hard when you have a bad offer, which, guys, I gotta tell you, a lot of the people I get onto calls with, like probably 60 to 70% have bad offers. Okay, they have a bad idea in the first place. And that bad idea could be that they're selling an offer that they don't have results in. Okay. Like that's the most common one is that people come on and they're like, I want to be a client attraction coach. And I'm like, great, how many clients do you have? And they're like, none. I'm like, okay, so you're not a client attraction coach because you can't attract clients, right? Like you don't have the result. You can't fucking sell that, right? So that's the number one problem. Now, the second problem, which I think is a little bit more ethical to have, is that you're selling a methodology. Okay. You're selling a methodology. You're selling RTT. Okay. You're selling, hypnotherapy. Okay. You're selling a method. People don't buy methods. They buy results. Okay. People were not coming in, okay, and buying a content strategy from me. Okay. They were buying get clients. Okay, because I had lots and lots of clients and I'd helped other people to get lots and lots of clients, right? So they were buying, I want to get clients. That's the tangible money-making result in the wealth category. I was not trying to sell the content strategy. I was not trying to sell, do what I say. I was selling the result. That's what makes it a good offer, is selling a result in one of these 3 monetizable categories. Okay, so a lot of people are selling the work. People don't buy sit-ups, right? Okay, they don't buy sit-ups. They're not paying for sit-ups. They're paying for the fucking abs. Okay, it's a completely different way of presenting this to your marketing. And just because you're good at delivery doesn't mean that you're good at marketing. Okay, and really understand that delivery is different than the offer because the offer is marketing. We're marketing an offer. Does this make sense? Are we following along? Are we getting our heads around this a little bit? Okay, so we've got to sell that tangible, monetizable result in one of these 3 monetizable pillars in order for it to be easy, in order for it to be fast. That's why I was able to close those 20 clients. The second I came into coaching, I put 20 people into this offer. Why? Because I had the results I was selling. Okay, and I was selling results, tangible ones, not ethereal bullshit, which is our third biggest problem that I see on these 15-minute calls, is that y'all are selling shit like confidence. Okay. Confidence is not a result, you guys. It's not. It's not a result. Okay. Selling confidence is not a result. Okay. That is something that you use to get a result. It's a tool. Okay. You're confident so that what? Confident so that you can attract the love of your life. Confident so that you can close clients. Confident so that you can fucking heal your fucking migraines without going to the doctor and leaning on fucking Western medicine. Confident so that what? Confidence is a tool that is inside of your delivery. It is not your offer. If you have confidence in your order offer or any other ethereal bullshit, okay, dream life, this is my favorite. You guys are ridiculous. Like fucking, oh, I'm selling dream lives to people. Like, bitch, do you have a dream life? Like, no. You don't. So you're automatically selling a fucking result that you don't have because you are in fact awake right now, right? So you don't have a dream life. You're not in a fucking coma. So you don't have that. Okay. And also, a dream life means something completely different to everybody on the face of the planet. So it is not specific. Okay. I have a client. Her name is Carly. Okay. And Carly, her idea of a dream life is traveling all over the place. I think she's in fucking Tahiti right now. Okay, she travels all over the world. I always like to follow her Instagram stories, right? Because she's doing cool shit, right? Okay, she created 14 fucking K reoccurring clients and then fucking traveled the fucking world. That's her idea of a dream life. She wants to run around and be a nomad. Okay, she doesn't want to be tethered down to anything. She doesn't want any fucking solidity. She just wants to be wild and free. Okay, so that's her idea of dream life. Whereas, like Liz, you guys know Liz, right? Dr. Liz. Okay. She was my client once upon a time. She's a sport coach now, but she was my client once upon a time. She had no interest in traveling because she has three tiny children. She wanted those tiny children to stay in cages and be good. Okay, just stay home, stay home and be safe and create solidity and create that feeling that she could be bringing in five-figure months every single month to provide this incredible life for her children. She wanted to spend every waking fucking moment with them and take them to fucking Disneyland. She did not want to travel to Tahiti. Okay. So selling dream life doesn't fucking matter, right? Like that's not selling a tangible, monetizable result. It's selling ethereal bullshit. Okay. So knowing what you know now and listening through this, I want you to put the result that you sell in the comments. Okay. What is the tangible, monetizable result that you sell for your offer? Okay, what is that tangible monetizable result? Because this is where we need to have ideas. Okay, we need to have an idea that is actually solid enough, that is actually strong enough to make marketing really easy, to make sales a motherfucking breeze. When we have a strong enough idea, it sells itself. Isn't that what you want? Okay, I want you to think about this. Okay, so imagine that I got this back pocket here. Okay, I got this back pocket over here. And in my back pocket, I have the cure to cancer. Okay, I have the cure to cancer. Okay, it literally is going to solve all of the fucking problems in all of the world. Imagine that I had that. Would I need to be good at marketing to sell that? Would I need to be good at sales to sell that? No. Okay, people would literally murder me to get it. Okay, people would literally kill me to come and get that. Okay, they would not care how much it costs. They would have zero price objections. Okay, there would be nothing. Like it would just fly off the fucking shelves, whether I wanted it to or not. Does that make sense? Right? When your offer is that good and it solves a problem that people actually have, that people want a solution for, that people are willing to pay for, you don't have to be great at fucking sales because the offer sells itself. Now, when you do get great at sales, that's an extra bonus, right? And that's when you scale to seven figures in your first fucking year. Okay. Is really understanding that, yes, of course, we want to get good at marketing and then we want to get good at sales, but that all starts with the idea that you have. And when you have kind of a flimsy idea that's a result you don't fucking have yourself, right? Or it's an ethereal bullshit fucking offer that nobody knows what the fuck you're talking about, or you're selling the work, that's not a good enough idea for it to just magically sell. And that's what we want. We want it to magically sell. So when you have an offer that is a really good idea because it is one in one of these health, wealth, or relationship pillars, things that people pay for, those are monetizable results, then people are able to just say yes to you. Okay. And the way that you strengthen this is with your marketing, because your marketing is what shows people that you have the results that you sell. Okay. That's what marketing is for. Marketing is to demonstrate, to show, not tell, to show people that you have the results that you sell. Okay. And when you have really good, tangible, monetizable results, that's when things just fly off the fucking shelves. But when you're selling the work, ethereal bullshit or a result you don't have, you market and 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 nobody buys. Okay. So I want you to understand that the offer must be positioned with a tangible, monetizable result. Okay. And that's what changes the game for everybody. And that's why people get onto these 15-minute calls with me and the next day fucking close an $8,000 client. They get onto a 15-minute call with me and fucking 2 weeks later, after fucking not having a client for 8 months, all of a sudden they do a $55,000 fucking launch because they realize they had the wrong offer. Okay. So having that clarity is really, really fucking important when you go to apply it to Content That Crushes. And that's exactly why Content That Crushes works so good because it's really based on authenticity. It's really based on you being ethical. So if you're not being ethical, Content That Crushes will actually stop you from getting clients. And I'm not gonna lie, I feel pretty good about that. Okay, when you're not being ethical and you're selling results that you don't fucking have, Content That Crushes will stop you from closing clients. And I like that. Okay, I like that about this fucking strategy because it puts you into the place of using these 5 algorithm hacking pieces of content that are going to call in your authentic stories, the truth, right? Because the truth is the most powerful frequency in all the fucking land. It's going to call in the truth. And then that truth is going to vibrate out into the social media platform, okay? It's going to vibrate out and people are going to see it and be like, oh, damn. How did she go from fucking fired ass bartender to fucking mouthy millionaire in a fucking year? How the fuck did she do that? That's what my content does. My content makes people ask that really important question. How did she do that? Okay, that's what Content That Crushes does. It creates the magic, and that's what it did for Ray, right? That's why Ray was able to put together all of that money. That's why he was able to fucking pay for his daughter's surgery and stay home and take care of her because he learned how to make an offer that actually made sense for his audience. And then he put it into these 5 algorithm hacking pieces of content. And all of a sudden, all 100 people, his tiny Facebook fucking page, right? 100 people started listening to him and saying, oh, Ray, you do have something that I want. You do have something I need right now. How can we work together? Right? They started asking those sales questions. But that's because Ray had a really good offer. He had a really good idea, right? He had a really good idea, and then he applied it to Content That Crushes. And so when you come into Content That Crushes, if with a bad idea, it doesn't work. And that's why I give you that 15-minute call. So you and I can have a conversation and make sure that you are positioning your offer to that monetizable fucking angle that gets people to say yes, because you're solving a problem they actually have with results you actually fucking have. Okay, Content That Crushes makes it a no-brainer. This is why people get really, really fast results. And we have a lot of people come in and use this technique and immediately get clients in the first fucking week. This happens all the fucking time. Okay, like I watched Liz do this. I taught Liz this fucking strategy, okay, in the second week, okay, when she joined Nonstop all those years ago. I taught that Liz this strategy in the second week of Nonstop. In the third week, she closed two $3,333 clients. She closed 2 of them. Okay, before that, she was struggling to sell a $33 offer. Do you want to know why? Because that offer was dumb. Okay, she had a dumb offer that was not positioned to a monetizable fucking tangible result, and she didn't have a content strategy that supported it. Okay, so I gave her that offer positioning. Okay, I gave her that piece of how to come up with a good idea for her offer, and then I gave her Content That Crushes, and she made almost $7,000 in her fucking second week or third week in the program. Okay, so that's how fast it can work. So raise your hand if you want Content That Crushes, right? Like this is something, guys, if you don't have this, if you're not already using this, like I give this to you for $7 fucking. Okay, this is the same strategy I teach inside of my fucking $10,000 client attraction program. You are insane not to fucking just take the fucking mini course, get the 15-minute call with me for $7 fucking. I am a multi 7-figure earner that's going to make sure that your idea is good, right? Don't you want that? Don't you want me to take a look at this for you? $7 fucking. Okay. Raise your unicorn horn. We'll swing by. We'll give you the link to Content That Crushes. When you get inside Content That Crushes, you can book that call with me. You'll get access to our alumni group, but you're also going to get very special bonus inside of this group is that you're going to be able to post in this group of 33,000 entrepreneurs anytime you want using Content That Crushes to call in your clients. So even if you don't have a big audience at home, you can borrow mine. Don't you think in 33,000 people that there's somebody in here that wants your fucking thing? Of course there is. People get clients in this group every fucking day, okay? Including us. We get clients in this group every fucking day. So drop that unicorn. We'll swing by, we'll give you content that crushes, we'll set you up for fucking success so you can start closing more and better clients because that's what we do here, right? Okay, I'm heading over to Money Making Unicorns, which is my $47 a month strategy-based membership, which we're going to get a little offer for that when you go in and buy content that crushes. You'll also be offered Money Making Unicorns. This is where we dive deeper into these concepts. So yesterday I had all the Money Making Unicorns do a little prep step and start brainstorming their good idea offers. And then today we're going to talk about those good idea offers and really help people to get their heads around how they can take this really good idea and start applying it to content that crushes and start closing clients right now so they can, you guessed it, make money online. So get out there, do all the wonderful things, and we'll see your bitch asses next Tuesday, okay?